This is what I wanted to ask you about. Talk to me a little bit about that. The role that settlement, which I believe was in November last year, November 2023, what
Correct.
role would that settlement have played into why law enforcement won't pursue a case for now?
None. A person can file a civil lawsuit seeking damages. And by the way, I represent a number of alleged victims of Sean Combs, although we have not yet filed a lawsuit for any of them. But in it, there is no impact on a criminal case. The fact that an individual has sought compensation for the damages she alleges she suffered in the same incident.
Not guilty. Come on.
Well, look who has her sights set on Diddy. Yes, it's Gloria Allred. And, you know, she was interviewed recently by CBC. It's a network that's out of Canada. And the interviewer was asking her opinions about the Diddy and Cassie situation. And what caught my interest is she happened to let it be known that she's representing some of the accusers that have yet to come out about Diddy. They have yet to file formally, but best believe in the coming months they will. And you will see like a press conference where all these different accusers are coming out saying their truth about Diddy and all that other stuff. I mean, it's one thing that Diddy did this to Cassie. Whether he did this to other women is another story. And then when the numbers pile up, you have to begin to wonder how much of this is actually credible. But you know something? Our media ain't going to scrutinize this or hold this up just to see if certain stories stand the test of time. No, we just want ratings. We just want clicks. We just want the circulation numbers to go up. That's pretty much what this is all about. It ain't about the pursuit of truth. It's about the exposure of trash and filth and gossip. That's pretty much what it is. And I'm not saying that Diddy doesn't deserve all this, but when you see Gloria Allred all of a sudden come out in the open and say, oh, I'm representing some of the accusers, then your antenna has to go up. Your eyebrows have to be raised. And that red flag has to be going up and up on that, waving on that flagpole. And you're like, okay, there's something off about all this. That's where my mind is at right now, because it seems like Gloria, she just gets a man on for whenever a black male celebrity is accused of inappropriate behavior and whatnot. I mean, you don't have to take my word for it. The track record speaks for itself. I remember years ago, there was this guy I had a disagreement with on one of my videos. It was on my old channel, and the video in question was, will Gloria Allred go after Danny Masterson and Ron Jeremy? And this person, he came off as a low-key defender of Gloria Allred and saying, well, Gloria Allred, she doesn't go after black men. Why are you making it into a racial issue? She goes after all men. And I wasn't fazed by that, because apparently if she goes after quote-unquote all men, it just seems that the only men that are pretty much put in the spotlight as far as Gloria Allred goes are brothers. Really? I don't see where are these white men that she goes after? And yeah, I did the homework on it, but it seems like the white men she goes after, their names aren't dragged in the press. And I know the next thing that's going to come up is, well, you know, she doesn't control TMZ. She doesn't control CNN. She doesn't control MSNBC or CBC and all these other alphabet networks. Okay, you're right, but still, when you look at some of the obvious examples, you have to wonder, geez, it seems like yeah, okay, she goes after quote unquote all men, but it seems like all the brothers are out on Front Street and everybody else is in the back somewhere. And when these brothers are getting accused and getting raked over the coals, where are all these men? Shouldn't we be standing in solidarity behind other men, all these men that are getting accused and saying, look, you know, this is a guy that's getting railroaded for something he may have not have done, and y'all are going at him like this? Nah, we're gonna stand by him. But I don't really see any of that really when it comes to brothers particularly. But you know, I'm just rambling, and that was just a tangent. I didn't mean to go on. But getting back to Diddy and Gloria Allred, it's gonna be interesting to see in the coming months what comes out of this. Really, is Diddy gonna make a behind the scenes agreement with Allred and her houseborn Lisa Bloom, or is he gonna just give her the finger and she just decides to just come forth with all these accusers, and they come out with their stories to whatever news organization or whoever will hear it. Likely it'll be TMZ. Likely the press conference will be with TMZ, really. So, I mean, I don't know. Personally, I just think that some of these people that are quote unquote victims, they should go to the cops. They shouldn't just, oh, let me just not go to the cops. Let me just hold on to this. So in the event that something does happen with this person, I could have a huge payday. I could cash out in style. So I'm not holding myself at these parties anymore. So I don't know. Like I said, it'd be interesting to see what comes out of this. But you know something, I went all over the place on this particular commentary. So audience, tell me what you think. Let me know in the comment box. This is Iron Will Media.